Johnson Turner, Mac's oldest daughter. My sister, Bonnie, is not able to be here, and unfortunately she hasn't been able to join us during the year and a half of COVID. She lives abroad, and travel restrictions kept her from being here for all of Dad's illness, and so we kept her informed, and so she really has been here, but she wanted to send a letter. So I'm reading this on her behalf, and a lot of her experiences are also mine. We're 18 months apart, so we were very competitive, but also love each other like nobody's business. So here's her letter. My dad, Mac Johnson, you are where you are supposed to be. My dad did not say that to me, and I suspect many times in my life he would have wanted me somewhere else. I heard this phrase in my early 20s, and it has stuck with me ever since. The reason that it is significant to me is that my dad was exactly where he was supposed to be for so many years that I can't remember otherwise. He was busy. He loved being amongst all of you here who have come to pay tribute to his memory. He was a flame shining bright in the church community and devout in his pursuit of always being better. That's what he tried to tell my sister and I through very many long lectures, always be better. When I was much younger, my dad taught me to spit shine shoes about second grade or so. I think he taught some of the Amagashis too. To iron everything within an inch of its life, to cook, to always make a great first impression, to be quiet and watch and listen, and to always arrive before the started time, because if you arrive on time, you're late. He loved taking us to the circus and county fairs and introducing me and Jackie to new and different foods that he normally said was snake or monkey brains or something far worse that would scare the devil out of us. He instilled in me a love of travel and learning through experience. He was an amazing storyteller, had a wicked sense of humor, and an amazing collection of hats and tiny teaspoons. Also, he was practical and handy and had a penchant for a pencil-thin mustache, something my son, her son's name is Oliver, has been sporting for more than a year because of GMAC. So that he went by GMAC, that was the cool name for dude grandpa. But what I remember most in the last 30 or so years is that he was happy. He was exactly where he wanted to be, and the confidence that he placed in his faith was staggering to me. All of you here are lucky duckies because you got to spend time with my dad, real time versus phone, email, and Zoom time. You would have known a good man who did not mince his words and certainly was not going to tell you what you wanted to hear. But if you needed him, he would be the first one there. Whether you knew him as Mr. Mac, Mr. Grandpa Mac, the Candy Man, Deacon Johnson, Mr. Johnson, or just Mac Johnson, you were lucky to have known him, and I was lucky that he was my dad. Dad, the Australian contingent loved you dearly, and you have been alive amongst the Jacko clan for years. We loved you dearly, Dad, and you will live on in our hearts forever. Bye, Dad. Love, Bonnie. And so that's from Bonnie, her husband Nick, and her sons Oliver and Julian. So thank you. And as I said, a lot of those same memories are also mine, and I'll just go with what Bonnie stated. Thank you. I want to thank everyone for really coming here. This is very gratifying. And if you saw me taking photos, it's not because I'm an obnoxious Instagram or social media hog, but I really wanted to be able to share as much of this experience with her right after this ceremony when she wakes up. Thank you.